is a video about driving in a straight line at very high speeds. Sounds boring, I know, but it's actually going to be quite an interesting scientific study. Now it sounds even more boring. It's also part of long-term reviews. It's going to be a goodbye to a car in one of the sets of long-term test cars, and a hello to a car in the other set of long-term test cars. And that's not even where the complications end. Drag racing is a relatively simple sport. Start the engine, head to the drag strip, and send it as fast as possible down a straight line. Pretty simple, right? No, I'm from the UK, so we're going to complicate things. All cars running the exact same specification. Fully upgraded engine, fully upgraded turbo, max brakes, no suspension mods, fully upgraded tyres, so that's slick tyres, and an all-wheel drive swap. And they're going to be ran on the quarter mile. So, let's get things started with the first car. This, the BMW M3 E36 Drifty Boy. This should be the fastest shop car in the game, and it was until BMWs were taken off sale. And I'm talking about in a straight line here. So let's see if it is still the fastest shop car in the game, or if the current fastest shop drag car in the game has overtaken it. Off the line, here we go. Very quick. 7.45 seconds. Remember that. And let's have a look at what is now the current fastest straight line car in the permanent shop. The Toyota GT86 drift car. Will it beat the M3, which was a 7.45? Lights down, here we go. And you know what? I think... Oh my god! 6.7. The M3 was utterly demolished. Maybe I shouldn't have given this thing a hard time at all. I was debating even putting it in. That's an impressive time. Now we're getting into the serious territory. The Ford Mustang RTR. Known for a long time as the fastest drag car in the game. But is it? Because in recent updates I can think of two cars that I believe may be able to rival it. Still, let's just set a benchmark time. See how fast this thing is. 6.2 seconds. Holy mother. That's 0.5 of a second faster than the GT86. This is no slouch. And, unlike the drag cars, it's still a good drift car as well. What a great thing. Nice to see something good coming out of America for once. The Mercedes CLR. I'm not going to make the obligatory, oh, it's an aeroplane joke. What I will say, however, is it does feel a lot slower compared to what I've just been driving. It felt incredibly quick when I first drove it. Well, I mean, in this guise, but now, just doesn't anymore. I mean, it's definitely accelerating perfectly well, but I think there's too many gear changes. And I was right. It's slower than a Toyota Subaru thing. I'm not happy now, I've made a fool of myself. Although, did cross the line at a much higher top speed, so maybe that's something. It's too many gear changes, that's why. If I had a different gearbox, then it'd be great. And now here's a car that wasn't even supposed to be in the video until it came out just 2 weeks ago. The Lamborghini Gallardo drift car. There's a lot of drift cars on this list, I'm noticing. Right, here we go. This is the one that really could rival the RTR. which good changes. Oh! 100, that's like what? 150 milliseconds slower. That's literally a matter of a few FPS dropped. I reckon this still could be faster. We'd have to use it on a more reliable phone though, or more reliable piece of technology. This one is still unsolved. Now, another thing I wasn't intending to put in the original video is this. In fact, it wasn't even until I started filming that I thought I'd add this. I remembered a mid-CDT video from a while ago saying that this thing was actually overpowered, so I thought I'd put that to the test. And it's certainly quick. I'll give it that. But 7.2 seconds, actually it's beaten the M3. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this one. Maybe, I don't know. Still, at least it's quicker than the M3, right? Which I now hate. Poor M3, you are ruined. And that, really, is the end of that. And of course, it's all completely irrelevant because the real fastest drag car is the Top Fuel. Or is it? I think it's actually the funny car. Still, maybe that can be an experiment for another day if anyone's willing to lend me a funny car. So, thank you for watching, and as you've just seen, the Top Fuel can do a half mile in the same time it takes a Lamborghini Gallardo to do a quarter mile. Impressive stuff. And on that bombshell, thank you all for watching. Normal service will be resumed tomorrow. I'm going to be road testing the Ford Fiesta. And because of my poor scheduling, it's going to be another double review with the Toyota Corolla. As always, I am testing literally the best cars in the world.